two sides. And it's that idea, and I think I told the story the last time about how the Bible talks about it rains on the just and the unjust. And I love the idea that there are always two sides to every single story, every single problem we have. There's always two ways you can look at it. You can look at it as, this is horrible, this is awful, this is everything. I was doing that this morning at 2:15. Or you can look at it as, okay, God, you have something wonderful in store. I don't know what you have in store. What are you asking me to do? And he's saying, I need you to repent of the sin you have in your life. And I said, oh my gosh, where do I start at? Do we have enough time? Do I have 4 hours? But there's always two sides to everything. And especially this past year, I have noticed friends that have no jobs, people losing their homes. And I'm saying, God, what makes me so different than them? What makes me not be diagnosed with cancer? What makes me more different than them? And I don't have an answer for it. I really don't have an answer for it. And a lot of people say, if God was a good God, no one would have this, or no one this, and this. But you know what's so funny? And I was listening to a radio program, and this pastor said, you know, when Christ came and he did all these miracles, we rejected him and turned him away. So what makes you think that when God comes and he does these things now that we're not going to turn him away? 11 years ago, horrible attacks on this country. People were all fired up for Jesus. But now, we're the hate mongers. I don't understand it. But there's always two sides you can look at that, and I know God's hand is on our nation. Because it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. So this song's called Two Sides, and I hope you enjoy it. It's the call on the cell phone, the one she thought she never would receive. They said it spread down into the marrow, and they plan to operate in just a week. In the line down at the mission, where he never thought he'd ever have to go, the symbol of a six-figure income, until the bank came and took away his home. There are two sides, 2 points of view. There's a fine line that separate the two. Some days you are the pauper and some days you are the prince. Some days you get the castle and some days you get the tent. In the heart of a young child, an orphan since the day that he was born, an answer to the prayer of a lifetime, in a couple with no children of their own, in a couple with no children of their own. 'Cause there are two sides, 2 points of view. There's a fine line that separate the two. Some days you are the pauper and some days you are the prince. Some days you get the castle and some days you get the tent. This is why. Because it rains, yes it rains on the sinner and the saint. It don't matter who you are, it don't matter who you ain't. It rains, yes it rains on the sinner and the saint. It's in that flood you rise above and find the strength to fight another day, to fight another day. 'Cause there are two sides, 2 points of view. There's a fine line that separate the two. Some days you are the pauper and some days you are the prince. Some days you get the castle. Those two sides, those 2 points of view, they tend to hide this one important truth. There is a king who loves the pauper, he's the same who crowns the prince. He reigns over your castle and he reigns over your tent. Over your tent.